Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well today. It's a snowy Thursday morning. I just wanted to record this real quick before I head off to work. I picked up a lot of books this week, and I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. I wanted to start off with Warlock and the Infinity Watch #1. This is an epilogue to the Infinity Gauntlet series. I would really recommend picking this up because it's a good segue into Adam Warlock's regular series, Warlock and the Infinity Watch, and it's I think it's one of the undervalued series of the 90s because it was a really good series. It didn't last that long. I think it went to maybe 40, 45 issues, but Warlock and the Infinity Watch #1, recommended book if you like the Infinity Gauntlet series. Next one that I picked up was Morbius #12, and that's part of the Midnight Massacre, where Blade became a killer of the supernatural called Switchblade when he read a piece of the Book of Darkhold. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Darkhold series, but it's a book where it's any wish that you want to come true can come true through the pages, but it usually costs your soul. So this is part of the Midnight Massacre, Morbius #12. This one is Darkhold #11. Night Stalkers #10. And then the last book that I got from this pickup was Ghost Rider and Blade Spirits of Vengeance #9. This is the first appearance of Vengeance. On the Facebook group that I'm part of, this guy was selling 17 comic books for like $15 with shipping included, and I couldn't pass that opportunity, and I think I got a really good pickup of books. I got this one from the Facebook group, X Factor 85, part of the Executioner song. I got Darker Image #1, Scar, Son of Hulk #1, X-Force #17. This is part of Executioner song. This is Uncanny X-Men #327. This is the first Magneto clone, Joseph. Now this is definitely a 90s book. Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness. And this book is about Blackheart, Mephisto's son, trying to hire Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and the Punisher to kill his father. I also picked up this Superman 204, which I think is a reprint or a second printing. Martian Manhunter 1,000,000. Teen Titans East, #43. Batman and Grendel, Grendel Batman, Devil's Mask. Then Sensational Spider-Man #11. Web of Spider-Man 128. Astonishing X-Men #1. Ragman #1, which I believe this is his first appearance. Then Amazing Spider-Man 407. Amazing Spider-Man 405. And then lastly, Spectacular Spider-Man 231. Now I got all those books for $17. Now my weekly haul, I picked up this book, Green Lantern New Guardians, one more issue to the end of the series. Secret Identities. Now, this is an interesting book from Image. It's a group of superheroes that is being infiltrated by another superhero whose mission is to assassinate them. This book reminds me of the storyline that JLA had running when Grant Morrison was writing them, and it was the premiere of Prometheus. Just reminded me of that storyline. This is a more in-depth storyline. Secret Identities #1. Would I recommend picking it up? Yeah, I think it's a good pickup. I did like the first issue, but I'm not going to put it as part of my pull list. But if you like that storyline, this may be a series you may want to follow. Another book that everyone should be on the lookout for. This is Batman vs. Burnside. This is Batgirl #39. This book is one of those books that everybody slept on. Just came out last week. And if you try to go to your local comic shop, you're probably going to have a hard time finding it. If you do find it, I recommend picking it up because it looks like that's going to develop into a major storyline, at least for the next year. Another book that I picked up, Uncanny Avengers #2, which has a surprise ending to it. So that might be a book that you want to keep an eye out for. Sinestro #10, awesome book. X-Men, all new X-Men #38. This close to dropping the title. This is part 4 of Black Vortex. I haven't picked up the other parts to Black Vortex, and just reading it, I'm not interested. But there's some a good development at the end of the story, so I'm going to hold off on canceling my pull on this book for maybe a month or two. Then this is the Thor Annual #1. This one was written by CM Punk. I actually enjoyed all 3 stories. It's got a story about the current Thor, King Thor in the future, and a story of the past with young Thor. And if you do see it, I recommend picking this one up. Tooth and Claw #4. It's not on my pull list, but I seem to be picking it up every month. I've been enjoying the story. I'm thinking about stopping my pull list for all new X-Men and putting this instead. I think as I continue on collecting, I'm slowly moving away from Marvel and DC and starting to really pick up Image books. First of all, they're easier to pick up. And then second of all, we don't have a convoluted storyline. And I used to love continuity until they started rebooting our universes, Marvel and DC, every 5 years. Now I'm really tired of it, and I'm just not interested as I used to be. So, Autumn Lands, Tooth and Claw #4, I recommend picking that up. I also picked up Spider-Gwen #1. I'm just speculating with this book. I read the story. If you like Spider-Gwen, pick it up. If you don't, you're not missing much. Then here is Wolverines #2. This has a cameo with Phantom L at the end of the last page. So that's why I picked that up. Then I got Secret Origins #3. And I picked this up because I'm a Green Lantern fan. Then from Batgirls #39, Secret Origins #10. Let me tell you about this book. I went to my local comic shop yesterday for the new comic books that are coming out on Wednesday. I was there when they opened. This book was already sold out. I actually had to go to another comic shop to find this book. So I don't know what that means. I know they put this on hot issue alert. It's all right. I mean, it's an interesting development of Batgirl. I'm not a Batgirl fan. I read it. I think there's also a Poison Ivy Secret Origins at the end. I think I was more interested in that. If you see this book, pick it up. You might be speculating a little bit, but you might be kinkering yourself down the line if you don't, because this may pan out to be something good. Try not to pay more than cover price. Last book that came in the mail from Nucadia yesterday. This one is Batman 475. Not only is it a cool cover with the ventriloquist, it's, from what I understand, it's the first appearance of Renee Montoya, who becomes the Question during the series 52. So if you see this book, it's a $10 book. I happened to get lucky. I found it for about $4 on Nucadia. I think they're sold out right now. But if you see this out in the wild, I recommend picking this book up. Alright guys, please leave me a comment. Sorry it went through so quick. I had a lot of books to go through. Next time, I'm hoping I'll be able to talk more in depth about each book. Alright then, take care, stay safe out there.